What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Redcat Live. If this is your first time watching, we do appreciate you joining us. Redcat Live is a show that happens every week, Wednesdays, 3:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, where we talk about anything latest and greatest related to Redcat, updating on parts information, maybe projects, and events that might be happening in your neck of the woods. For the last couple of weeks, things have been up and down as we've been trying to adjust for the tariff situation going on. And of course, like we mentioned last week, if you missed last week's episode, with the 90-day pause, we decided to go ahead and open the floodgates to order as many things as we possibly can. So we are patiently awaiting for things to arrive. In the meantime, we also have a sale going on right now, spring savings sale on some select products. That spring savings sale that's going on right now started last week, and it will go until, I believe, June, June 18th, if I'm not mistaken? Yes, June 18th. So we should be going live and well. In this sale, we're going to be offering things like the MT18 on sale right now, as well as the Valkyrie, the TR, and the Valkyrie MT. You also find that both color variations of the Gent 9 are also on sale at this time. Screaming deal for $99. They have the RDS kit available. Even the hauler got marked down some bucks. So if you are looking to get into the hauler scene, now may be a good time. And if you want to pair that up with the trailer, also not too bad of a time to get involved with that as well. Another thing that you're also going to find on sale, we're going to also have the RDS ready to run version as well available on our website. So just a couple of things that have transpired in the last couple of weeks, and while we wait for more things to arrive, that hopefully means that some hopefully new stuff is close on the horizon, knock on wood, and hopefully something comes, because I'm excited. I want some new, right? Don't you want some new? So let's see what's up to some of the folks that are already hanging out in the chat. Let's see what's up to, we got Vince Vargas. What's going on, Vince? Appreciate you so very much for hanging out with us. We got Francisco Garcia. What's going on? We got Pierre Stern out of Germany. Thank you for hanging out with us as always, Pierre. We got Nelson B. Nelson B, what's going on with you, man? Thank you for hanging out. We got Chris Stanley out of the 209 in Stockton, California. I love it, man. Thank you for hanging out with us. Vince Vargas wants to give a shout out to JJ Customs. I love it, man. Yeah, bro, I appreciate that, man. Jason's legit, man. I love Jason. Jason Lamarcus, the owner of JJ Customs. He's been a huge supporter of ASD crawlers and just a great family man. I have a lot of respect for him and that hobby shop. So I'm proud to see it thriving. Hopefully things are going well. And thank you for sharing him that message for me, Vince, man. It really means a lot to me. Gino, what's going on with you, man? Out of Pueblo, Colorado, man. Appreciate you so much for hanging out with us. We got Luis Sendejas. What's going on? Represent the LBC. LBC's in the house. I love it, man. We got Sil Cervantes. I hope I said that right. Sil? Yep. Out of California. And of course, we got Ricky Weeble out of the back. He stays in a little hut in the back parking lot. Ricky, come on in. He'll be in a little bit. Don't worry. Oh, man. Chris Stanley, it's my time. I appreciate you, bro. Madrigal's Custom Turntables, man. What's going on with you, man? Appreciate you. Out of the 831. Always good having you, man. Yoshi, what's going on with you, man? The mailman is here. He says, hi, everyone, to Redcat, because we all here eating Taco Bell and having spring savings sale. Okay. Bobby RC Garages, what's going on with you, man? Long time no see, man. We need to catch up, bro. Let's link up. We got David. David, what's going on with you? Appreciate you so very much. Let's see. We got Darren out of Spokane, Washington here as well. I love it. Thank you for hanging out with us as well. We got David, shout out of Colorado, man. That's what's up. We got Eddie Vigil out of Utah as well, saying what's up, man. So that's good. That's good, guys. So, guys, there's not a ton of new stuff happening here right now in this neck of the woods as we're patiently waiting for things to now arrive. Now that we have some containers, hopefully leaving port here anytime now and head out this way. So, hopefully some things will start arriving. You start seeing some of these shelves get restocked up, which I'm sure a lot of you have been patiently waiting for numerous vehicles and products, all the way from the Valkyrie to the Vigilante to the Lowrider scene. So I'm sure there's a lot of great stuff that you guys are wanting and anticipating to see back on the shelves so that you guys can continue using and abusing your products. Not even abusing, but enjoying. There you go. It's a better word, enjoying your products. But long story short, guys, there isn't a ton of new stuff happening in the interim as we patiently wait for these things, aside from the sale that is happening right now that I mentioned to you guys already, as well as, the preparation for what could be next. So the guys are the guys are working extra hard over in engineering, making sure that we can get some new stuff happening for you guys. And hopefully, if everything turns out well, we should still be able to make a great year in 2025, as I promised you guys at the beginning. A lot of things in turmoil within the tariffs and the pausing of being able to order things definitely put a couple wrenches in the gears, but our eye is still the same. Eye on the prize, making sure that we can give you guys the best of ourselves and a good time at the end of the day with your RC products. Marco Salinas, what's going on with you, man? Representing the 956. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, we got Tony Gutierrez. Gutter Eyes. Tony Gutter Eyes. What's up, Tony? Craig Webb, what's going on with you, man? Alberta, appreciate you so much, bro. We got David Chatham at the 305 in the house. It's a 305. Oh, sorry, not 305, 303. My bad. Egg on the face. My apologies. We got, Joanne Spetrix. What's going on with you, man? Saludos de Chile. Oh, man. Appreciate you. Mucho gusto. Gracias por venir. We got Retro Goonie Gamer. Dude, your name? You're the GOAT, bro. Because you know why, right? Because Goonies never say die. I love it, man. Appreciate you so much for hanging out with us. Ruben Willis, what's going on with you, man? Appreciate you out of Phoenix. Oh my goodness, we got Gio Marley in the house. Gio, what up, big dog? Appreciate you for hanging out with us, bro. Always good having you. Red Wolf RC in the house representing as well. Thank you guys, man. I appreciate you guys. So, as I mentioned, today's going to be kind of more of a barbershop feel. Hang out and see what the water's like, so to speak. Obviously, spring is here. Hopefully, for a lot of you guys that are on the East Coast and in the northern parts of the states, you guys are getting a lot of melted ice, and you guys are starting to get your vehicles out and about, enjoying them, having a good time. There's events happening all over the place right now, especially with the announcement of certain events in California now no longer happening, like Axial Fest and I believe a couple other events that were also canceled alongside with that. So it's kind of a bummer, but if you do have some events that are happening in your neck of the woods that you want to be able to highlight, please feel free to send in your flyers to support@redcatracing.com so we can make sure we check those out. Also, quick reminder, next Wednesday, a week from today, we're going to open up the floodgates one more time. That's right, for the virtual car show. If you don't know what the virtual car show is at the last Wednesday of every month, I am going to do a call to action where I'm going to put a email address right down here, allowing all of you guys to send in all of your amazing cars that you have that are Redcat related, whether it be a basher, a crawler, micro scene, or big scene, lowriders, anything in between, as long as it's a Redcat product. And that first Wednesday of the month, we're going to have a virtual car show where we'll compile a quick video with all those photos, and then keep an eye out for those potential reshares that might happen later on throughout the month, as we'll reshare some of those photos of the good ones, not the good ones, but the best ones that we can find that make sense depending on what we have in stock as well. So we can make sure that we can share those out for the rest of the world to be able to see and give you guys a shout out at the same time. So some of that information that I'm going to need is, if you name your car, because some guys in the lowrider scene or in the crawler scene have names for their whips, like the Black Widow, Grape Ape Lowrider. You guys saw all these Mean Green Thumb, was it Mr. Green Thumb, 59 Impala, Everyone has a name, not everyone, but there's a lot of folks that have names. So make sure you give me your name of the vehicle that is what it's dubbed, your social media handles if you want me to tag your Instagram or, just your name for Facebook reference, and maybe any little details that you might have of your vehicle as well. So we really want to keep it at least 1 to 2 pictures per entry. So if you have, one set of crawlers, cool. If you have one set of lowriders, cool. Try to keep the email separate so that we can keep them lined up a little bit easier that way. But the goal is to try and, give back to the community a little bit by offering a virtual car show every single month to just highlight your guys' awesome stuff. And it doesn't matter if you're a pro, top-notch builder or just like myself, the new kid on the block that's never built anything. And, it's your first paint job. You know what? Every single one of your guys' vehicles matters. And I want to make sure that we enjoy the hobby as it should, uplifting one another and enjoying the hobby for what it's worth. So if this sounds fun to you, definitely keep an eye out. Next week, we will drop the email address right here for you guys to be able to email those photos in. And then, like I mentioned, the first Wednesday of the month, the first Redcat Live of the month, we'll go ahead and share those for the entire world to see so we can have a little bit of fun with it as we go. All right, guys? Let's see. Harvey Pryor, what's going on with you, man? Long time no see, bro. David says, let everyone know about the 4th annual Colorado on May 24th, 2025 at Red Rocks in Morrison, Colorado. Awesome, man. I love that, David. Thank you for that information. Is there a group or a page that these folks should be hitting up to maybe get more latest and greatest information? If you do have that, man, drop it in the comments as well. I'll be happy to tag that as we go. Tony Gutierrez out of Ventura, California. I thought you were in San Diego, bro. Ventura, huh? I was way off. I know that's like a rock toss away. I mean, it's only like 1/4 inch on the map, but it's quite a bit of distance, right? Jay Macias, what's going on with you, man? Thank you for hanging out with us. We got Harlem NYC RC in the house. What's going on with you, man? Did I win the lowrider? I don't know. Did you? The winners for the lowrider were announced a few weeks ago. So if you didn't get an email, then it might not have been for you. In fact, I talked to the person that won, and he is in New York. He won the 59 out of the Bronx, actually. But I did confirm he did get his vehicle, thankfully. Harvey Pryor, my Redcat Lightning STK was killing the oval against street stalkers. So there we go, man. That's what's up, Harvey, man. Keep that vibe going. I appreciate you. Gio, see, Gio knows what's up. That's what I mean. He has a 59, Pac-Man 59. See, they all have not all, but a lot of these cars, you know, kind of get dubbed a name of some sort. And it's really synonymous, I believe, in the lowrider scene more than anything. I like it. I enjoy it. I think the longtime multi-year winner, 57 Bel Air, in the real one-to-one scene was Double Trouble, if I'm not mistaken, which was a twin-turboed 57 Bel Air with awesome paintwork. I think the owner of it had his kids, twins, you know, muraled on the vehicle itself. Just a really well-known vehicle. So yeah, they all have cool names, right? Rich, Boyd Rick, what's going on with you, man? Appreciate you. You're recovering from kidney stones. Man, that is not fun at all, bro. I'm so sorry to hear that. Bro, keep fighting a good fight, man. Hopefully you're on the up and continue healing, man. Positive vibes to you, my friend. Be safe out there. See Tony Gutierrez, he has one. It's called the Dakari. There we go. Mary Jane 62 was another one that Tony had as well. So, man, you know, drop your names, man. If you guys got crawlers or RCs, man, I want to know what you guys dubbed your vehicles. Just, well, I'm curious to see what kind of names are out there because I know there's some wild ones out there. Let's try to keep it PC or PG because we have all age groups in here. Justin, what's going on with you, man? From Florida. Is the 79 Monte Carlo really discounted or discontinued? What was your question? It says they are discounted on Google. I would like to replace the 2 I lost from a flood in Hurricane Helen. I don't think we have any discontinued. The Monte Carlo is not discontinued from what I know. Discounted. I don't believe that they're on sale right now. Let's see. Yeah, I don't even have them in stock right now. In fact, that's one of the most anticipated ones that we're waiting on to arrive is the blues and blacks. They just sell so quickly. But they do retail for $409.99. They're not on sale because I don't have any in stock. So definitely not on stock on our end, not on sale on our end right now. But there are some other other facilities that sell our products, you know, like Horizon or Tower or whatnot. They might have an inventory. They might have a certain amount of allotment that they have. So you may want to double check, but be leery on some of these websites that are telling you that you found a car for sale and then you go and click on it and they send you a Matchbox car. We learned that a long time ago. Don't do that. Tony Gutierrez is another one. Dakine Cadillac was another one he built. X Factor as well. That's what's up. We got Marshall Sanchez. What's going on, homie? How are you, bro? Appreciate you so much. He says, what's going on, Oscar? The crew RC is in the house, man. I appreciate you, man. Dean, what's going on with you, man? Aloha, man. Mahalo, brother. Thank you so much, man. Hopefully everyone on the islands are doing good. You guys stay safe out there, man. Keep having a good time. Keep vibing. And, man, keep building those amazing RC lowriders and crawlers that you guys have out there. Or just any RC stuff. I mean, you guys always kill it. And honestly, just put all of Hawaii on the map. So thank you, Dean, for everything you guys are doing out there, man. Jab, what's going on with you, man? At this moment, the only thing lowrider related that is on sale that we have would be the hauler, which technically is not a lowrider unless you were to install the servo kit into it. But right now, that's the only one that is on sale of its kind, and it retailed for $549.99, and right now we have it on sale for $399.99. $99. So what about $150 off on the hauler in red or blue. So let's see here. Michelangelo Barajas, what's going on with you, man? Appreciate you so very much. Oscar, since there are less manufacturer shows, come over to San Diego for tacos and RC Lowriders. You never know, man. You might see me in Oceanside in June. I just dropped you a little hint. I'll be coming to your neck of the woods. RC Bettina guy, what's going on, Eric, man? Appreciate you, man. Hey, how's that build, that top secret build going? I can't wait to see it, bro. I know it's still a concept in your mind. You haven't built it yet. You haven't even thought about it yet, but I know it's there. So when you're ready to share, I'm your guinea pig, bro. Share with me. Let me see. Jimmy, what's going on, brother, man? Appreciate you so much. Shout out to everyone from San Diego, man. That's what's up, man. Appreciate you. Tony Gutierrez, Ventura RC Car Show, Team Yonkes, RC Lowriders. There you go. Let's see. So it doesn't allow me to. Let me see if I can. Can I copy that? No. So there is a group. Is there, David Chatham, is there, thank you for sharing the link for that event in Colorado coming up. It won't allow me to, I can share the link like this, but it won't allow people to actually click it. So if you're on Facebook, click the link that David just, I just pinned it. There we go. That'll help. I just pinned his comment. So if you are in Colorado and want a crawler event, check him out. Hopefully something that you guys can go and enjoy. Gio, I'm not even going to repeat it, bro, but I like that name. That's a pretty wild one, bro. Brian Yeater, there's another one right there. A lot of good names. A lot of good ones. This one I could say, California Gold 64, Gio says. I appreciate that one. Michelangelo says, La Muerte 64, Pacifico 59. Charlie Holmes, I like that. Alberto, what's going on? La Fresita, there's another one right there. And guys, we're talking about names that people dub their RC cars, be it the lowrider scene or crawlers in general. So people are dropping some of those names. That's what we're going through right now if you're just chiming in. K from the Doors, 59, Gio says. Gio Marley, La Mera Mera Chevy C10. There you go, bro. Another good one for sure. My other guys' custom turntables, Dulce Caramelo 50. That's what they call me, bro. Dulce Caramelo. That's my stage name, bro. I don't know if you knew this or not. But back in the day, you know, before I got involved in the RC life, your boy had to make a living somehow. And some of that might have been like, and now welcome into the stage. Dulce Caramelo. All the way from the Bay Area, California. I was just trying to get through nursing school. Oh, man. My Monte is 8-ball, and my 59 is El Jefe, Nelson B says. I love it, man. Gio Marley says, OG Flip It. Nelson B says, my Gold Digger is Black Ball. That's a good one, too. Tu Gutierrez says, El Dorado, Monte Carlo. I feel like that's kind of a double conundrum, right? Because El Dorado, like, I think that's really synonymous with the Cadillac. So, like, to call him Monte El Dorado feels kind of wheeled. All of a sudden, I don't know how to speak. Kind of weird. And not even weird, just different. But you know what, Tony? I've met you personally a bunch of times. You're uniquely different in a great way, bro. So I will sign off on that. We're good. Gio Marley, a pimp named Slickback 64. I kind of like that vibe, though, right there, for sure. Yeah, man, I'm so sorry to hear about that, bro. You lost your RC cars during the hurricane. That's a bummer, bro. I've seen a couple folks, especially when living in Northern California, where a lot of folks lost a lot of their cars during the fires up there. A lot of folks too in Hawaii as well. It's catastrophic to see anyone lose anything like that, man. Especially when you put so much of yourself, your heart and soul into your builds, man. So my heart goes out to you, Jeb. Really, bro. Gio Cleo's Deuce from Set It Off. Okay, there you go. That's a good one too. Sil Cervantes says, and his 64 is called Little Red Riding Hoodlum. I kind of like that vibe too. That's a good one. That's a good one. Pierre Stearns, Redcat 59, El Santa, El Camino. Pineapple 64, Tony says. Gio Marley has one. He's calling it the Nipsey Blue 64. Blue Dooley, what's going on with you, man? Long time no see. Thank you for hanging out with us as always, brother. Craig Webb says, my Ascent Fusion got given the name The Cat. El Gato was the last second naming. All right. The Cat. I think it's a cool cat. Why not Blue Dog? Because I just sound so dumb. 60 Days Bel Air, 57 Bel Air. Two Locos are seeing. He says, my Ascent 110 is named Cheapskate. Damn. That's what they call me every time I go to pay for our food as a family. Can you please make the cheapskate pay at the end of the table? That's usually what they tell me. I like that, though. It's a good name, Locos. Luis Endejas, I do not know that answer off the top of my head for you, but I promise you we'll look into it and see if we can get some answers for you between now and the next show. There's a lot of stuff that is supposed to be getting on the water here soon, a lot of parts that we've been waiting on, especially now that the pause is happening. We're kind of opening the floodgate to get as many parts and RTRs and cars in general in as quickly as possible. So my best suggestion to you is, if you haven't done so, go to the website, make sure that you click the notify me option for that part so we can let you know as soon as it gets scanned. But I will definitely take a note and see if we can get some information for you on that. Let me open up my notes. Let's see. And that was RER 38 212. That was a really popular item too. Ayala 1503 is my Champagne 63 is nicknamed Risky because it's risky hopping against it. Oh, okay. I like that, dude. Came out swinging with that one. Okay, I love it. Michelangelo, he says, Team Youngest RC Lowriders is at SeaWorld San Diego Lowrider Exhibition. There you go, man. Should be a good time for sure. What's the date on that, brother? 78 Monte La Fresita. That's in June. Okay, good to know. I will be at the, let's see here. Shows. At the moment, they have me traveling to Oceanside, California, Saturday, June 14th for the San Diego Lowrider Super Show. So I'll be out there June 14th, which is Father's Day weekend for that event. RC Patina guy, it's coming along. A scale metal supply is on board. Yeah, dude, that's what's up, bro. I can't wait to see that. Chris Stanley, Bloody Red Cadillac. I love it. I love it. Gino, you wanted me to share some of my cars? I'll be honest with you guys. I haven't been building much lately this last year. I really kind of slowed down quite a bit. I have a lot of cars in the process of being built in various stages. I have more bodies than I know what to do with. I need to paint, and I'm not a great painter. I'm really good at doing scale stuff, especially with the crawler scene. But yeah, I really kind of need to get back into the swing of things and start building again. My anxiety needs it. Honestly, I need the therapy. So, also waiting for some things to arrive to hopefully start building there again. But my builds over the years I've done a lot of crawlers, a lot from various manufacturers, a lot of crawlers for Redcat as well that I've done. I was able to do the first black Monte Carlo with 4 scale 15s in the back. First 79 Monte to hit a bumper in the rear without BECs. So, little things like that. 64s, had a couple of them. What's funny is every time I take them to shows, I end up just selling them to someone, and it just kind of goes from there. But yeah, my prize build is a hard body 4Runner that has real automotive paint, 1985 SR5 paint match, black. It's one of my prized vehicles. But yeah, love building. Just I need to get back into the swing of things. I'm really falling behind on things. Life. I'm here with you guys. I'm here filming all the time. My passion has turned from building the cars to filming them, you know, because I do so much, all of our filming, all of our photography, all the videos that we release are my videos that I create here in-house. So it takes a lot of my energy to do all of that. But I'm dying to build something. I got to build something soon. So thank you, Gino, man. Thank you for lighting a fire in me, bro. I appreciate you, bro. Ruben Willis, man, what's going on with you, man? We have more kits without the body. Time will tell. And if you don't know Ruben, the only reason we had him in the beginning was because of a fluke. It was a total big botched situation. The 64 chassis, the LRH 285 chassis, the way they were coming with no bodies, the only reason we sold them that way is because we had 2,000 of these units where the paint on the body was too thin and transparent. So, I mean, you can put a flashlight through it and see light right through it. And so we couldn't sell them with those bodies, and we decided that we would sell them as rollers instead. It took a painstakingly long 2 years just to sell out of them. The last 3 months that we had them, they sold out super quick. But the first 18 months took forever to be able to get them just to sell. So it wasn't something that we were planning on doing more in the future. But there has been talks. We have had table talk discussions what it could look like to do a form of a builder's kit again in the lowrider scene, and see if maybe that'd be something that could interest some folks with the clear body option and things of that nature. We're not there yet, but it has been talked about. It has been brought up, and a lot of those conversations have happened because of people like you, Ruben, that inquire and ask those questions, and they turn into topics with the ownership. So thank you guys for continuing to ask these questions. Sometimes I may not have the answer that I like to give you guys, but I appreciate when you guys engage and ask these questions, because you never know, your question might be something that could spark something cool and amazing in the future. So thank you guys for just engaging with us in that fashion. Chris, what's going on with you, man, out of Colorado, man? Thank you so much. And Justin, you got it, brother. Yeah, not discontinued at all. It's going to be rocking for some time longer. Nothing's come around the table for me to say that it's going to be discontinued or anywhere near discontinued. As far as I know, we actually have more units on order for them as well. So yeah, the Monty shouldn't be going anywhere anytime soon that I've been made aware of. Ayala, Sick Ones RC Club in the house, he says. Harvey, bro, I have to say, you look magnificent. It's been a change, bro. You know, it's 100 and almost 130 pounds of weight loss, and I've held it off for a year, and I was working out a lot, and lately I've not been working out anything. Just eating good and drinking lots of water helps a lot. But I feel great. You know, I can actually run the mile now, like without debilitating myself. I did it before, but I mean, I'd be hurting for days. But you know, thank you. I appreciate that. Marshall Sanchez, I named my car Blue Knight. Ooh, okay. Ruben Willis says he named his Summer Blues 59. Okay, I love that too. Don Galindo says Dreaming Casually 52 Chevy Deluxe. I love it. Victor Mendez, Cold Blooded 57 Nomad. I believe I shared that one this last week, didn't we? It was a wagon, if I'm not mistaken, a remake of something that you owned when you were growing up, when you were like 17. Is that correct, Victor? Is that Gumble 63? I love it. Mark Leventhal, which servo is one to order for replacement hopper servos? I oddly cannot find a hopper servo on the site. I mean, we're going to sell just the Alacritous ones on our website. It's the only ones that we have an actual contract with from Reeves. But there's a lot of options out there nowadays. You know, the reality is that most of these servos that are being made and sold by various people, they're really only made out of 1 or 2 factories in the whole world. So it really depends on the specs that they order their servo at. And everyone wants to have proprietary information and what they can handle. Just know that any of the servos that you deal with, if you're pumping them at the power level that, you know, a lot of folks are doing at a 12-volt reference, you're going to quickly void the warranty of that servo, as they're not intended to be ran at that voltage. But some folks do it, and they're finding ways of doing it momentarily for the enjoyment, you know, of hopping and whatnot. But there's a lot of options out there. There's some options that are not name brand, and some options that are definitely name brand. So I would venture to say, just like anything else, like you have Toyota fans, and you have Jeep fans, you have Chevy fans and Ford fans, you're going to have fanatics of either side of the aisle, and everyone's going to rant and rave about what they can do. I would just observe and see which one fits your needs and budgets, and go from there. You know, I don't really feel that there's really a wrong way of going about it, as long as you're able to enjoy the hobby to the max potential. I personally run reef servos mainly because I've been running reef servos for almost 6 years straight. I have reef servos on everything that I drive, so they haven't done me wrong over the years, and I'm not gonna reinvent the wheel or throw away what's working fine for me. But there's a lot of new stuff. Innovation is key, and a lot of great stuff is happening in the background with a lot of other manufacturers. And so I just venture to say, keep an eye out and see which fits your budget and your needs best, and who can offer you the best support at the same time. Brian Yeater, Pink Build, FBC. I love it, man. Good name, good name. Bro, I broke my 65 Impala from you guys. What'd you break on it, bro? Sofa King, what's going on with you, man? Appreciate you hanging out. Pink parts for the Ascent, huh? Okay, you never know, man. Keep your ears down. You never know. We got EPG Scale, Jose G. Joseg? Is it Jose G? I always wondered that. But if you don't know EPG Scale, Jose G or Joseg, check him out. Check his page out. He's doing some really cool stuff with 3D printing for the 64 and a couple different platforms. And dude, I love what you're doing, brother. So keep up the good work. Love the detail, the attention detail that you have on your things. I look forward to what else comes from it, bro. So keep it up, bro. Victor Mendez, La Nina, 59, Santana's RC. That's another one. There you go. Gio Marley, Purple Kush, 59, 94 Fleetwood. Another good name as well, man. That's what's up, man. Silva King, yes. Actually, I can't tell you about it yet. But yes, there's always good stuff. And now, hopefully, with this pause, we'll be able to finally get back on track with getting some things in so that we can start getting back into the swing of things with getting these drops happening. But I mean, at the beginning of the year, we were venturing to have quite a bit of drops. Somewhere halfway through the year, with everything happening, we were like, wait a second, we don't want to order something and pay 145% tariffs on that order. So let's wait a little bit and see what happens. So now with this 90-day pause, we're hoping we can get some things in as far as parts and maybe even some new stuff. So I don't know what is coming. All I know is that I'm like kid at Christmas morning with my head poking out, like, new container, what's in there, so just keep tabs with us. You never know, but we still have some things we want to drop. It's just a matter of when they'll arrive. So thank you so much, Sofa King. Gio, bro, you've been dropping name after name and you still feel like you're missing some. EPG says 59 Lucille, that's the name of his, so I appreciate that. I see. Is there a store in Phoenix that carries Redcat on the shelves, or we can get things firsthand? You have AZ Turn and Burn is one. Skunks Hobbies out of Prescott Valley is another one. But you can also always go to our website, and there's actually a dealer locator where you type in the information of where you're at, and it'll give you the nearest locations that sell our product. David, no, bro, thank you, man. Thank you for your time, bro. Appreciate you. You and me both, Sofa King, you and me both. And you know what? You never know. I mean, it might be something for plans in the future. I know that as a whole, it would be great to have our own storefront. I know it's a pipe dream for us, so you never know. Maybe in the next coming years, we can hopefully make that happen, but not soon enough, right? Let's see. Ruben, my Redcat RC59 Summer Blues. Good name. Good one. Tony Gutierrez, Redcat Racing and Oscar, does the V2 Impala chassis have more bounce? I wouldn't say it has more bounce. I do believe in my opinion, the body is slightly heavier than the previous one. The previous 64 body, I believe that Lexan is just slightly thicker, not by much, but just enough. I know the servo that is in it is out of the box. Factory-wise setting at 6.6 volts has slightly less pop than the original one, but at 8.4 volts has better numbers than the previous Lowriders 300. So if you were to bump it up to 8.4 volts, you're going to get more out of the V2 Lowriders compared to the original Lowriders. And then the rest, as you know, is your setup, your weight distribution, and how good your hand is on that toggle switch. So. RC Horse says, any new bodies for the 260 chassis? None that I'm aware of at this time. Beautiful, bro, Michelangelo. Then we'll see you there, brother. EBG scale, man. You still haven't told me, bro. Is it Jose G or is it Jose? I want to make sure I don't disrespect. I want to put some respect on your name, bro. So, and you're right. I do need one, bro. I need one. I need to like floss it. You know what I'm saying? I'll show you. Back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But sometimes I said I wish I was a kid again. See, back in the day, before a lot of these scale builders were coming out here with their speaker systems, these were the systems that I was making in my cars. This was the one that was in my Monty, and I had it notched. You can see there, it was all notched to fit the actual back. Had bosses for screws so that I can drill through the chassis and screw it in place. And then I just added sticky weights like crazy inside of them to get the ballast weight that I needed to be able to hit the rear bumper. And then this was the second 64 Impala that I did when you cut the trunk open. So it's kind of a trip to see what everyone's doing. A lot of great stuff. A lot of dudes out there that are tuning their boxes, which I know nothing about. Chris Wheeler, one of our guys here, 18 Wheeler, actually helped design the boxes with me and enclosures. I actually have full boxes for him. But I mean, it's come such a long way to what all of you amazing guys are now doing out there. And you guys are killing it in the game these days, man. You guys are really doing really good stuff. 100%, Jesse, man. Yes, some upgrades are definitely needed, man. So I definitely would like to see that for sure. Let's see here. So EPG. So wait a second. Now I got a separate page. So is it EPG Gonzalez? That's what the G stands for. Jose G. Jose Gonzalez. Okay. I think I just put 2 and 2 together. I think I got you, bro. Tony Gutierrez, no. But what's great is that you know this trick. So like a lot of folks out there that run skirts, you know, definitely buy some Monty parts to be able to narrow it up a little bit so that you don't get that rubbing situation happening. And Gio's like, sorry, Brian, 12. I agree, Gio, man. That would be a dope one for sure. Dale, you did. Oh, Dale, go back and watch that one. Actually, I was going to say you didn't miss much, but you did miss something really cool. So the sample that we got on today's show will hopefully do it justice. So go back and check it out, Dale, if you get a chance. Brad, man, appreciate you so much, bro. So no, these are not. So the reason I kept these, bro, is because over the course of time, like this one, like I said, was in my 64, my original 64 that went super viral. There was a video of this thing with all the speakers going, but one of them was out of phase. But now that I got it all fixed, I just don't really play with them as much. I don't build as much as I used to, but This was in my 64, so when you cut the trunk open, you had about that much room in front to put some pumps. And then this setup was in the back of my 79 Monty facing straight up. And they were just setups that I made back in the day. I think I just saw the anniversary come up the other day on my memories. 2022, I believe, is when I made these, late 2020, 2021. But yeah, good stuff, man. Like I said, I just love what everyone's doing out there. There's so many amazing builders. I failed so many times to try and make a CAD file for an STL file to print. I quickly realized I am not built for that. So yeah, but these were my personal ones that I built back in the day, and yeah, they're just some things that are like my trophies. You know, like everyone now makes their stuff, they make cool stuff, but I don't know, I just my little bit of history. You know, it's kind of why I still have that servo 1 of 1 that Reese did for us when they built the 64 back in the day. You know. East to Hano RC, that's actually a great question. I did get an answer for you. Yes, it should actually fit. The only thing you're going to probably have to do is the standoffs that are going to hold your servo in the marksman. You can have to drill holes in the actual slider to be able to mount that to the servo to it. That's the only thing you're going to have to do. But the kit should fit without any other issues. Like I mentioned before, the only thing you're going to have to do is the location of where that 2-speed servo sits. You have to find out where you want it, position it, and drill 2 holes so you can run screws through the bottom or the top to make sure that you can secure it to the actual frame, not the frame rails, the sliders themselves. But yes, they should fit. Marshall, man, I appreciate it. No, these are not for sale, bro. Like I said, these are my personal ones that I built, gosh, like I said, 3-4 years ago. And, you know, as more people make stuff, I just was like, yeah, it's not a market I'm going to get into. I was like, maybe I'll make some and start selling them, but there's just too many cool people out there doing some really cool stuff, and they're way louder than my stuff ever was. I mean, it was loud at the time, but I mean, you know, it's definitely its own thing. But I think till this time, I think I'm at like 4-point-something million views on TikTok for this setup. I don't know, it was fun, you know, but yeah, no, I couldn't sell them. They're too fun, you know, to have. And I still keep them here, get all nostalgic. Like, man, I remember when I did something cool once. No one knows about it, but I did it. So, Brad Raff, what's going on with you, man? Going like, I don't know, appreciate you so much for hanging out with us. Gio Marley, Lincoln Continental, shout out to my homie Shine, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. Tony, no, I did not see your new setup, bro, with your ported box. Like I said, there's a lot of great guys out there tuning boxes and stuff, man. You guys are killing the game. You guys are dope, man. I love it. I love it. All right, guys. Well, there you guys have it, guys. You guys know a little bit about what's going on right now. You know, as I mentioned before, we have some events happening, sale going on right now. It's not a lot of products, but there are some things that might fit your need. You're going to find the MT18 Lawless Nettlebrock livery on sale right now. We have the Valkyrie TR, the Valkyrie MT, the Gen 9 on sale, the RDS kit on sale as well. Then we got the hauler in red and blue on sale, the trailers on sale, as well as the RTR RDS. So that's happening right now. It goes on till next month. There's a lot of folks that wanted to get into that scene. Now it's kind of a good time to do so if you want to get into it. Let's talk about some events that might be happening in your neck of the woods. First up, we have Dreams in Motion. This event, oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to get my notes. Way to go, Oscar. Way to go. Let's see. Let me see. Dreams and Motions it's a car show happening Saturday, June 28th, 2025. It's going to happen in Prescott Valley, Arizona. And why do I need to put my password in twice? I don't know, but let's see here. You're going to see Corey Clark out there setting up his street scene for everyone to be able to enjoy. Skunks Hobbies is going to be out there also setting up a booth, making some stuff happen. So make sure you guys come on out. It is a free-for-all event to be able to enjoy. Again, Saturday, June 28th, 2025, and it's in Prescott Valley, free to all spectators. Come on out and have a good time. Let's make it happen, Captain. Next up, we're going to have Texas. Stand on up. I'm calling y'all out. Valley Lowriders hosting their annual picnic August 3rd, Harlon Block Park in Weslaco, Texas. This event is also free to everyone involved. So make sure you guys head on out there, enjoy the scene, support one another, and let's make some smiles happen on this great, beautiful day. It should be out in August. Probably going to be hot as can be too, but should be a good time. Next up, we got Ledgestock. Ledgestock 2025 happening August 7th, 2025 in Harrisville, New Hampshire. If you want information about this event, check out the link in the description of this video. It'll take you right to the main page for this event where you'll be able to get all the latest and greatest information on this event and any new stuff happening. So we look forward to seeing what kind of content comes of it. And if you have any event happening in your neck of the woods that you want us to give a shout out to, please send that information to support@redcatracing.com. We'll be happy to share that out with everyone so that you guys can go out and enjoy and be able to participate where possible. So let's see. Marshall Sanchez, yeah, bro. I had to keep them, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're my babies, I have a lot of failed projects with these, like a lot of them. But I mean, yeah, never know. Hit me up on a good day, Marshall, man. I might just be like, yo, bro, I got you, bro. You want these? You can have them, bro. I ain't doing nothing else with them, but I just run a 3S pack. I usually run an 850 amp Gens Ace flight pack. They're about that big. Those squares, they take minimal space and they run for about, 4 hours of runtime with the speakers going. So let's go. All right, guys. Well, guys, I appreciate you guys so much for hanging out with us today. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Keep it friendly out there on the trails or on the boulevard or wherever you're doing. Make sure that you guys are enjoying the hobby to the maximum of your potential. Remember that at the end of the day, no man, woman, or child should be left behind. So if anyone breaks down around you, hey, like myself, bring some tools, bring some spare parts. Let's keep the vibe going. The longer we keep these kiddos involved in the hobby, enjoying it, and seeing how we as adults interact with one another, it's going to mold them into the next great generation of RCers. So let's go out there. Let's have a good time. Keep the rubber side down and keep the smiles flowing as always. Till next time, you guys stay safe, stay blessed, and remember, next week, we're going to talk about that RC virtual car show. So don't go too far. We'll be dropping the link here where you can submit your photos next week, and we'll make that happen for the following one. So you guys stay safe, stay blessed. We'll see you guys next week. Peace out.